Scott Harrell here with a day in the life of a heat and air conditioning technician here at a customer's house we've been to before, but the issue this time was the pressure switch. The pressure switch is a switch that is normally open. Now, switches can be normally open or normally closed. This one happens to be a normally open switch. And what happens in the sequence of operation with a gas furnace, this one happens to be an Amana gas pack, the switch closes when it senses a vacuum. And basically what that means is that when the pressure switch closes, that it is pulling, and I don't know if you can be able to hear this or not, but when I suck in the air, the switch is closed, and I can prove that to you, but it's kind of hard to do holding the camera and to do that at the same time. But when I suck in air, basically what will happen is I'll get a sound like this from the ohm meter, and that is telling me that I have good continuity between both of the connections on the switch. And so basically when I suck on the vacuum, or when the combustion blower it pulls a vacuum, it closes the pressure switch, and these two poles right here will close, and then it'll go through the final stages of the sequence of operation. Well, what happened on this one is this one won't even close. It's stuck open. And so when I suck on it, it doesn't do anything. It just remains open. And it doesn't have enough vacuum in there to, there's trash, or it's kind of an obstruction or whatever, but the best thing to do is just go ahead and replace it in this type of situation, because we've had a problem with this switch before, and we have cleaned it out. We've cleaned the orifice on the combustion blower motor and got it to work. But this time what the situation was the pressure switch was stuck open, and I was getting a diagnostic code for a Goodman or an Amana gas pack. It's a 2 flashes on the control board, and on the control board I was getting 2 flashes, and so this switch we just went ahead and replaced with another one close to the pressure that the other one had. This one is actually a 0.75. I put a 0.47 on it. Not exactly sure. Doesn't give the well, it says DC 4704. I'm not sure if that is the static pressure that it needs in order to close. But anyway, we went ahead and I went ahead and put a 0.47 on there, and as soon as I put the hose back on the vacuum, on the pressure switch, it closed and the system fired off. So anyway, just to give you a little bit of understanding about how gas furnaces work and how pressure switches work. If there's an obstruction in the line, then the pressure switch won't open. So anyway, Scott Harrell out with a day in the life of a heat and air conditioning technician.